What is going on, everybody? Bob29 is back in the lounge. Make sure to kick back, relax, grab some snacks because today we are going to go over a talent up that we made this week. So, if you'll notice, this week is the Feud Talent Up competition number 3. As you can see, we blew past the amount that we needed. Typically, it's 1.5 billion. We got up to almost 2.5 billion. And this time around, we didn't really take up a whole lot of people. New addition to the roster, though, had to make sure that we took him up. We got Uncle Howdy added to the roster. Mr. Bo Dallas took him up to 35,000 talent, if for nothing more other than his coach, which I really am looking forward to utilizing him on the roster. And number 2, I'm sure if you've seen my videos before, you notice a brand new face up here at the very top of the roster. It is Mr. Cody Jones. So those are the 2 people that I took up this talent up. Again, I'm trying to do a little bit of a different vibe for the talent up videos. Instead of showing you me clicking coins and clicking, TP, and who really cares about any of that, if I'm going to be real honest with you. So I decided to take up Cody because he's a very strong character. He's new gen. He's a very rare character. And he's got very low MP charges. So he hits very strong for me. I have the moment, which doesn't really help him out with any of his movesets other than the power gems, which isn't something that I'm utilizing right now. But that being said, I also just so happened to get one of these bad boys. So we had a Black Friday event where they were handing out some 150% gem damage straps if you spent a little bit. And while we're here and while we're recording this video, the new Feud Salvation Contest has some of these straps here, which you'll notice it says Ultimate Random Gem Damage Strap 40 to 150%. The potential drops are a 40%, a 60%, 100%, and a 150% gem damage strap. The eras include Modern, Attitude, Legend, New Gen, Ruthless, PG, and Reality era. You'll notice every era in the game is here other than Hall of Fame era and any class. So there is definitely a chance that you too can get a couple of 150% gem damage straps this weekend. So best of luck to each and every last one of you who is going for a couple of those bonus milestones. I wish that you all get a bunch of 150% gem damage straps. But back to Cody, that is what I did get out of the Black Friday section. I also got some Fury 2s going on here. We also have a Queen's Tiara on here. I believe that my substats are for blue gem damage because I was testing out this other move set. So actually, you know what? We'll go ahead. We'll use this other move set first. It's totally fine by me. The only difference is that I would be using Hard Times on this instead with this moveset. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking off both trainers here. Sorry about that, it lags a little bit. So I would be having blue starting MP and red starting MP would be the go-to here. Let me actually rearrange these moves into the order that I want to use them in. So the hooking move is 30 countdown gems. They all deal 350k a piece, and they make a bunch of blue gems. The Casey Cutter is a 5 MP move, about 900k damage, 3 columns into multi-gems. And the Vigilante Kick, about another 900k, increase your blue gem damage, deal 1,000,000 damage, and then decrease all of your countdown timers by 1. These are, of course, 1-turn countdown gems. So this would be blue MP, this would be red MP. Gunther's going to be here for blue gems and multi-gems. We'll keep Seth in for the multi-gem strength. So real quick, I will show you this other move set that is very good for him, but this is not the reason that I worked him up. That being said, He also can be used for Blue Gem Damage Boss with this moveset. If you're going to use this moveset, you're going to want to put a Hard Times plate on him with the countdown gems there. And again, you're trying to get rid of at least the least amount of countdown gems in each of the columns. Each of these blues is going to do just over 2 million damage. And then you increase your blue gems by 125%, so they'll do more than that. About 4.7 million per. And we hit for 124 million damage with that moveset. The only reason I don't like using that moveset personally is I don't like having to count each column of countdown gems. I'm not a fan of that personally. So I'm trying to get the smoothest gameplay out for the maximum amount of damage output that I can get. You can tell that with the Hard Times plate, it definitely would be very strong in that regard, in the sense of how much damage you can get out. This setup is more my style, more my pace. So with 99 MP, then I would be using this moveset. Without 99 MP, I would just be taking off Tech Rocky. Also, I would be putting on Zombie LA Knight instead of Gunther. Yes, I am fully aware that this is a super whaley setup, but that being said, Cody Jones is also a super whaley character. This is where the tiara comes into play. Having some black substats on instead of blue substats would be better, but I'm not going to go through and bother with switching out to the other medals that I have. The other ones that I would have, which again makes it even whalier, I have a full black running wild setup, so I would be getting even more black gem damage on this. I might cut away here just so that you all don't have to watch me switch medals out. It's a little weird. After running this setup here, just to show you how strong he will hit for me. Again, this is my Cody, not your Cody, right? So just a little bit different there. And in this case, again, post 99 MP, I would just be taking Rocky off. And I would be putting on the Lawler MP because this 1 MP move will just charge my red move here. But you'll notice that this is very simple, 2 moves at 99 MP for about 140 million damage there. So very strong, very consistent output, not really bothered by anything in this game because of how much damage that he's doing. So definitely looking forward to that. That's also without the super fancy medals, so give me just a second and I'll swap these medals on here. Alright, so the medals are swapped back on. We've picked up another 40% black gem damage because of that. You'll notice that the medals themselves have 55% instead of 40% for Fury 2. We have 2 sets of that, so that's 30. And the black gem damage medal itself, compared to a typical maxed out tier 5 level 15 Fury medal, is another 10%, but we're all just focused on black gem damage here today. So with these medals, instead of the typical Fury 2 medals, we get an additional 40%, which is essentially a third set of Fury 2. And this is what that'll look like here instead. So again, this is with 99 MP. This is with Rocky and Sherry instead of with the MP trainer. This move, again, would just give me the 5 red MP for this, but I'm not bothering to use that because we have 99 MP, so we're just going to skip that, and we'll go ahead and use that. So very straightforward setup for the amount of damage that we're going to get. So again, not really a massive increase, only from 142 to 147. Obviously, with the 142 that we hit, we cascaded a pretty decent amount. This time we didn't really cascade all that much. What I can show you is a couple of things with him very quickly. You can double up with that moveset if you're feeling frisky. So I will show you again with 99 MP, and then I'll show you without 99 MP just so that you can kind of understand why I would work him up. For me, there's no real purpose of working a character up if you're only going to use him for 99 MP. It's just not worth it to me. So in this case, what you would do is you would put your three columns, I should say, not countdowns, sorry, 3 columns of gems down there. And then this would be more for a boss battle type of damage. So you make the bottom row into snowfalls so that you don't overlap the multi-gems. And then you make that bottom row into blue gems as well. And so definitely very risky. But by doing this, it allows you to get 3 more columns out. That triggers the tiara plate a second time. And then you get to use your 1 MP move. And then you get to go ahead and put your snowfalls out. And then you break them. And now instead of just 3 columns, you have 6 columns of times 15s. And this hits for 290 mil. So pretty close to 300 million damage. Very, very strong amount of damage, especially for boss battle. So definitely a big reason of why I took him up. I feel like he's going to be a pretty good boss battle character for black gems or for blue gems. He's strong enough and consistent enough with the low MP charges for feud as well. And the only thing that I would do different here with this setup is I would just be removing Rocky. And so this would turn into blue MP. That way that I would start out with this move. This move would just load the red one. So we can go ahead and run that. And I'll show you, I'm not going to bother with doubling this up because there's no point. Again, all that it would be used for would be boss battle. But that's not 100% of why I took him. So in this case, right, I would just be putting these 3 down. 1, 2, 3. I would be hitting this move. And then I'd be going ahead and I'd be dropping this up top and then overlapping it. So this is what it's going to look like post 99 MP. Still hitting for 125 million damage. So very strong, very consistent. Not really much to have to worry about with Cody Jones. And if you want to, extrapolate what that would look like for boss battle, essentially just double it because you're doubling the amount of multi-gems that there are. So Cody Jones, very, 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 very strong. Obviously, that is because of all the bells and whistles that I have for him. You can tell that I have a lot, right? I have a 150. I have a Black Running Wild set with a perfect Black Running Wild gem damage medal. I have Tech Rocky for him. I have Sherry for him. I have LA, who isn't maxed out, but it's not that much of a difference. I have Leonardo. Like, there's a lot that's going into this that's making him as great as he is. That being said, do you really need 150, 140, 125 million damage for feud these days? Not really, no. It's just nice to have. So that's it for Cody Jones. Next up, certainly not the least of anybody's worries, is Mr. Bo Dallas. So Bo Dallas, Uncle Howdy, has some very strong gameplay. For me, I kind of like this setup. I know it's weird to say that, but I like just, it's simple, right? That's kind of my go-to here. So what I like about this is that this move gives 3 MP, this move gives 2 MP. That means you can use this move twice. So I kind of like that idea. With him with 99 MP, what I will be doing will be this. And I apologize for my Mosh not being fully maxed out. I purposely give him this level 1 move so that I can test with or without the +1 on his trainer. But in this case, I would be using his +1 for Uncle Howdy like this. So the goal of this, again, if I didn't have 99 MP, Sherry would simply be turning into Woods so that we can start out with this. You'll notice that I have a 100%er. He's got Full Fury 2 on him with some purple substats. The drip plate, not essential for this because there's no black moves there. This moment will definitely help with the strength of the multi-gems and the row break damage as well. I just never bothered to max it out because I'm waiting for all the shards to come in, and I need the month to be over so I can take up Pig Boy to 6-star so I can max out the moment. Anyway, you'll notice that he is exactly 35k. He has one hollow star and he's missing 13 levels into him, so I haven't really perfected his damage output. Again, I really leveled him up for coaching purposes. He's very helpful to a lot of characters as a +6 multiplied gem coach. So I really like that side of him. So again, this is with 99 MP. So first things first, we go ahead and we hit the gain MP move, put out a bunch of multi-gems. Next thing is we're hoping that this move gives us gives us 7, which is a row break in each row, which we got, so that the entire board can blow up. So 3 MP there, 2 MP here with the 19 row break, sorry, not 10. And then we get to put out another set of these multi-gems again. That fills up the board entirely because you get 15 from Mosh instead of 10. So 15 twice is 30, plus 19 is 49. We have a 7x7 board, which is exactly 49 gems. This then gives you a little bit of bonus damage per row break. It's not enough to justify anything. And then you destroy all the 19 row break gems that you made, which essentially destroys the entire board if you get one in each row. So very simplistic, very straightforward setup. 77 million damage, not bad at all. That's without the move damage, which is another 6. So about 83 million damage. Again, he's missing a hollow star and about 13 levels. So that's a good chunk of gem damage that he's still missing out on. Again, post 99 MP, all that we would change would be getting rid of Sherry. And the only difference here is that when this moment gets maxed out, you'll essentially get Sherry back and you'll get 200% row breaks. But right now, let's just assume that this was Xavier Woods, which I don't know if I put him here. I didn't put him on yet, so I'm not going to go searching for him. But just imagine that this is purple MP, which would give you this move to start out loaded with. So this is what it would look like without the moment. This is not why I took him up without the moment. Obviously, I took him up with the moment, but while we're here, might as well just share what he is capable of doing as well. So again, your +3 MP, you will get your times 15s out there. We did get a row break in each row, so the entire board is full yet again. And bam, there goes the 6 million damage. And another 62 million. So about 68 million damage in regards to how much damage he can do right now for me post 99 MP and before leveling up the moment. So very, very strong, very consistent character. Obviously, I know a lot of you out there are like, well, Bob, why don't you do 1 billion damage with him? Well, he can do 1 billion damage, which is actually kind of crazy to think of, but it is possible to do that. And you would be using these moves instead. This is also with 99 MP. Without 99 MP, all you would need to do is use a black MP trainer and a yellow MP trainer. So what we can do is we can swap this to our gem damage setup, which is what's going to be for 99 MP. So we would be using gem damage, gem damage, gem damage, and multi-gem strength doesn't really help us here. So you can go for more gem damage. The reason NWO Hogan is here is because of another way that I was playing him, which to me seemed a little more consistent. But that's besides the point. There's a lot of thought involved if you're trying to get to the 1 billion damage mark, right? So you need a yellow gem up here in the top 3 section. So Let's see. We could take this one or this one. I don't like this though because this is going to cascade. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just show you the simple 1, 2, 3 moveset instead. So we get that. Oh, sorry, that's right. This gives you yellow MP, so you don't need a yellow MP trainer. I totally forgot about that. Silly me. You would just be using a black MP trainer. You make your top gem into a snowfall gem. You can pick where you see the majority of the drip plate gems, which is going to be here. And then you simply make the bottom one here into a row break. You break the top one, and this is the very simple 1, 2, 3 gameplay with Uncle Howdy. That's about 200 million damage. Obviously, that is with 99 MP. So you can go ahead and take off Ghostbuster Hogan in this particular case and give yourself an MP trainer to start with, which would be your black MP trainer. Now, what I wanted to try and do, right? So here, let's go ahead and do that. Well, you know what? Actually, yeah, no. I mean, this is, to be honest, this is supposed to be like my video as to why I took them up for talent up. So I would be using this setup with the black MP afterwards for just a simple 1, 2, 3. So this is what it would look like post 99 MP, just assuming that you have, you know, a black MP trainer there. So in this case, again, we'll just go ahead and pick one of the corners is fine. We're going to make this the snowfall. It doesn't really matter where we put it as long as we pick up these 4. So I'm just going to go ahead and put it here. And then we're going to make this bottom one a row break gem. And we're going to break this top one. And just like that, that's what it'll look like post 99 MP. So that one actually did more, 230 mil. Probably because we cascaded a little bit more. And we got another drip plate gem in there with all of that additional gem damage. So very strong character, even post 99 MP. And pretty quick too. It's just understanding his gameplay and his moveset. Now again, for those of you that are talking about a billion damage, a billion damage, a billion damage. Yeah, a billion is definitely doable, right? So again, let's leave this empty for the MP trainer. And let's go ahead and we're going to change this up to what I like to try and do, which is NWO Hogan. So we're going to leave all the other stuff the same with the yellow gem damage. And in this case, our drip plate is going to come in handy quite often here. So here we go with this yellow gem or this yellow gem. Those are the two that we're really looking for here. I'm going to try this yellow gem and hope that there's no greens that fall. So we're going to go ahead and make that set of trap gems, right? And now we're going to go ahead and choose one gem to make into a snowfall, which is going to be this. And we're going to put our pyro gems all the way over here in the corner. And now we're going to choose a row break, which we don't need to choose a row break. And we're going to break a snowfall gem. So this is going to give us 1 yellow MP for breaking it. And then we're going to turn all these gems into a 4 match of black gems, which with NWO Hogan will give us 5 MP, 6 MP technically. And so now we get this move loaded up again. So we're going to go ahead and put it on the far left corner here. Gives us our yellow MP back. And now we can go ahead and make this top one into a snowfall. We can pick this section into a 3x1, which we're only losing 2 drip plate gems. And now we're going to go ahead and turn the bottom one into a row break, and we're going to break this one. And now you'll notice the entire board goes into yellow, and we're going to slow this down just so we can see 986 million damage. So yeah, rounded up, you get pretty close to a billion. And that's with an MP trainer post 99 MP. Obviously, if you had, you know, put more gem damage on as the front end with 99 MP, you could break a billion pretty effortlessly. So yeah, he's a very, very strong character. But that's pretty much going to be it for this one. Those are the two characters that I ended up taking up for Talent Up. Lots of Cody Jones fun. Lots of Uncle Howdy fun as well. Uncle Howdy, for those of you that are wondering again, as a coach, his coach is very strong. And the reason I took him to 35k, you generate 6 more multi-gems and you get 60 more multiply gem damage. For those of you that are wondering, well, why did I do that? Two of the people that I'm looking into that I really like, Devon Dudley, with his 5x7 and his color turns into multiply gems. Devon with Uncle Howdy actually helps tremendously with the conversion of his color turns into multiply gems. So I like the look of that. Also doesn't hurt if you have the moment, gives him another 5. So if you're fighting showboats, then you'll have the entire, 5x7 section full into multiply gems. If you're not, then If you don't have the moment, but you do have Howdy, then you don't need the moment to convert the entire section. And the other person that I really like with Howdy is Triple Red Vader time. Triple Red Vader, it turns the entire area into reinforces, and then you turn not all, but you turn about 14 of those reinforces into multi-gems. So you have 25 here. Howdy makes this 14 into 20. Mosh makes that 20 into 25. So you turn the entire 5x5 area into multiply gems, and then you choose the area of red gems that you'd like. So Vader gets a huge uptick in damage output as well. So just a couple people in general that I would really like to see Howdy on as a coach. But that's going to be it for this Talent Up video. Let me know what you think in the comments section below. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share with your friends that want to see who Bob took up for the Talent Up. But yeah, I like this this format of the Talent Up. It allows me to show you why I took up these characters instead of just, going to a character, going to the move, clicking the move, leveling it up. Who cares about that, right? That's not... You guys don't care to watch me manage my roster. That's to me boring, at least. I'd rather show you the why, right? I'd rather show you that Cody's going to hit 125 mil, whether it's post 99 MP or right now with the 99 MP. Same thing with Howdy, right? I want to show you why I want to use him, whether it's 60, 70, 80 million damage with triple purple just because it's easy and simple, or hitting 200 million damage post 99 MP with the yellow and black moveset using a drip plate, or hitting the 1 billion damage. I'd rather show you these things as to why I'm taking them up instead of just clicking level up buttons. I feel like it's more engaging that way. But anyway, this video is running on a lot longer than I had hoped and anticipated. So hopefully you all enjoyed the Talent Up video. Hopefully you all enjoyed your own Talent Up. Best of luck to each and every last one of you. Once again, chasing those 150% gem damage straps. And I will see you all next time, everybody. Have a good one.